Hey, just want to hit a quick video on, the kind of partners that we have here at Eastern Iowa Wrestling and what kind of workout room we're running. Anybody that's interested in tough workouts where you're held accountable, where you're not going to get a head or an eye turned. So, for example, if we walk by something and we see maybe just something that's out of position that much, we're not going to walk by. We're going to correct it. We're going to stop it. We're going to correct it, and then we're going to drill it, and then we're going to execute it, and then we're going to do it live. And that's a basic wrestling system where you teach, you drill, and then you execute live. And that's how you learn. That's how you grow, and that's how we build our individuals. We have a variety of weight classes, a variety of partners, and a variety of ages here that spans basically the entire wrestling specter, and even if you count the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, it goes all the way from international down to Pee Wee. Those Pee Wees are getting great workouts. They're banging against each other, and we don't necessarily promote them competing. But the fun that they're having in our room and the amount of positions and wrestling that they're learning is very encouraging to us. Where that gets stifled is when you start pushing those young kids into those competitions, and we've done a really good job of managing that for the most part. And then along with that is all the way up into high school, we have, state champions, we have state place winners, we have district qualifiers, we have guys that were maybe an eyelash from qualifying for districts that were third in their section or fourth in their section, or guys that wrestle junior varsity on their teams, and all that wide variety of wrestling levels in our practice room. It's daily. We get calls all the time. We're full, and as we watch our room and we get a pulse on where we're at with our numbers and keeping things where we're not getting overcrowded, we know basically within 5 to 7 athletes how many are coming in on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then we can decide how we want to approach those new members, and it's working out well. We have no overcrowding situations, and yet at the same time we have that, as I said earlier, we have that variety, quote unquote, of partners at those levels. And it's important that you have that. It's not just weight classes, and it's not just matching them up with weight class. You're going to get a better workout over here because you're going to be wrestling a state champ. Well, what if you're not at that level? You're not going to learn a lot if you're just getting the tar kicked out of you and nobody's standing over you and teaching you. If you're getting the tar kicked out of you and somebody's standing over you and teaching you and controlling that environment, it's very, very beneficial. But very few places do that or understand that, and I don't want to say much more than that. I don't want to be perceived as an elitist here because that's not what we're about. But that's one thing that we do understand intensely, that when you have certain matchups, they have to be managed the correct way, or you can do more harm to a certain partner's wrestling than you can good. And it works both ways, for the guy that's dominant and for the guy that's not dominant. So appreciate you being part of Eastern Iowa Wrestling, and we're continuing to as our trademark says, to bring the fight to the mat every day.